Shalom, shalom. We're gonna be declaring the Most High's judgments. The earth, we living in a world where, people call freak accidents. There's no such thing as a freak accident. Everything is determined. There's a council, a round table, if you will, in the heavens where, a man's sins comes up to the Most High, and there's a council, man. They sit down and it's decided, what's gonna be the judgment of this man. So the judgment on this video that we watching, the judgment is that he should be struck by lightning 3 consecutive times. And that's what happens, The deeds, what you do in your body, is brought up to the Most High. There's a council on what should be your punishment. And then the angels come down and perform it. And the Most High, they laugh at you. That's the reality of heaven and earth. That's the reality of the God in heaven. They laughing at this, man. And they probably laughing pretty hard. Now, Christians they're not gonna teach you this and warn you. This is what happens, right? I'm gonna get this scripture. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, right? So if you're watching this, your life is being weighed in the balance, man. Your actions, whether good or evil, is being looked at and examined. So fear the Most High, because the Most High got a million ways he killed man. And after that, he laughed, They laugh at man because, man think God's a pushover.
Now we're going to turn actually not to politics. A bizarre incident in Brazil. A pedestrian was struck by a runaway tire.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. There you see the man walking along the pavement with his wife when the tire comes at him full speed, knocking him down to the ground.
There was no that's called a hit. That's what you call a hit, That was precise. That was beautiful, man. The setup, man. Wow, God did that. Here, read it for yourself. It says, and he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on the right hand and on the left. And the Lord said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? Right, who's going to trick him that he die? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. So there was an argument. The angels was arguing who going to kill him best. 21. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? He said, how? And he said, I will go forth and will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him.